a lot of women these days, they don't give a damn about marriage. They're okay with being a baby mother, and that's the part that gets me, seriously, because like I said, I don't want to downplay a baby mother. Like, at the end of the day, shout outs to all mothers. Like,
all the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
Hey babies, what's good? It's your girl Chanel, and I'm back with my car rant and videos. I'm driving. I realized, honestly, when I'm driving, I have like good thoughts. I be blasting my music. I be in my own world, but y'all know YouTube be fiending with the music, so I'm not gonna play the music. I'm just basically gonna talk to y'all, whatever. But I've been loving, you guys have been loving these talk videos, these vent videos, and this is just all a good stuff, because I do plan on eventually doing a podcast where I'm gonna actually probably do polls on my Instagram where y'all could like send in questions or that y'all going through, and you know, I'm thinking about getting on a podcast with me and my sister and different guests, and you know, answer questions, you know, go off ideas, different topics like that. But today I'm just gonna randomly touch on mad different topics. I have no idea what I wanted to talk about today. I got on my Instagram live, people said a couple of different things, but I'm gonna just talk about different shit, come up with a title and make it all make sense. So first thing I definitely want to talk about, somebody was like, tell us about the person that you talk to. Now, y'all know I really love this person that I talk to right now, so why not talk about him? Because I told him I could do this for hours and hours. I could talk about him for hours. But one thing I wanna so I already was giving y'all the tea on him before. You know, one thing I realized, I feel like I don't know if I would ever really let y'all meet him. Like, I don't know, like, I just feel like I kind of love what we have. Like, I really do. Like, you know, one part of you could be like, damn, like, why we not popping out with each other? Why we not showing each other off? Because I'm so used to, like, my last relationship was more of a social media relationship, like very public, you know, raunchy, you see everything, but at this big age that I'm getting at, I kind of really do, I love my privacy right now, and I kind of love I love what we got. I think I really do. I think I enjoy people not knowing exactly who I deal with and things like that. That really works itself out. But one thing I want to talk about, I was actually with him today, and I'm about to go meet him right now. We going out on a date. We going to get some lunch, and I'm actually going to treat him because I realized, like, he does a lot for me, and this is one topic that we could really talk about. Speaking of him, I do want to tell you more about him, but now that we're on the subject, like, let's talk about it. So, you know, my last few rants was basically just about how, you know, men, you know, with money, and we were talking about just a lot of different things. But I realized, like, the man that I talk to, you know, I'm treating him today. Like, it's okay. Like, men deserve to be treated too. I think as women, like, we forget, because men is just supposed to be these providers, and we just expect them to do everything. But at the end of the day, these are people who have feelings, and they get tired of pouring into cups and pouring into cups, and nobody fills into them, because they just feel like, well, that's the man. Like, the man's supposed to do everything. And I've never been that person. Like, I'm really a match energy type of girl, and obviously, like, I also want to do a separate video where we talk about the whole 50-50 topic and going 50-50 with a man. Now, that I don't truly believe that women should go 50-50 with a man, but I will match energy with my man. You know, like, I'll take him on dates. Like, he deserved that shit. He's a boss, he work hard, and he provides for a lot of people. So yeah, baby, like, come on, date on me. Like, you know. So I love him so much. Like, this person that I talk to, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna tell him today, because I don't think that he knows this. Like, as a Virgo, we're very secretive. We don't really like say how we feel. But one thing I want to say is, like, dealing with this man has definitely, like, matured me in a lot of ways. Like, I do feel like I communicate a lot better now. Like, when I first met him as a Virgo and just me being me, I was very shy. I didn't know how to put sentences together on how I feel. But he's so outspoken, and he's affectionate, and he just says whatever's on his mind. He's a Sagittarius, so that has grown on me, like, to just express how you feel So I definitely feel like talking to him, I've definitely learned to communicate a little better. I'm definitely still growing in a work in progress, but I definitely communicate better. Like, I was not a good communicator. Like, I'm not a good communicator at all, especially in my relationships. I just stay quiet. I let a lot of shit pass. But now I'm really opening up and really saying how I feel, because if you don't say how you feel, like it's so important. And then another thing, I definitely feel like he has a lot to do with my maturity of like just feeling like, I don't know, like I'm gonna just like carry myself better. Like, that's how much I respect him, to the point where it's like it really forces me to respect myself as a woman at the same time. Like, so I just appreciate him, because like me talking to him and me having the respect that I have for him, it really made me want to respect myself more, carry myself better for me, but also out of respect that I, you know, talk to somebody. But it just gave me a shining light. Like, you know, I just want to carry myself, big wife energy. I don't want to do too much. Like, it's nothing else that I'm looking for, you know? Like, it's absolutely no need to carry myself like that. And another thing I love about this person that I talk to is just his determination and his drive. Like, when he get an idea, he's working on that shit, and he believes in himself so much that it's just so attractive. So like, I feel like I'm getting into an era where I'm like truly trying to believe in myself, not procrastinate as much, and I just want to be more. Like, I want to be better. Like, talking to him, believe it or not, it makes me want to be better. Like, it really does. So enough of him. That's basically the tea that I would give y'all right now. And let's talk, you know, let's talk starting a family and things like that. So so it's very important to take your time. Like, I'm realizing, like, I have topics on dating men in 2022, becoming a baby mother, being a single BM, and that's one of my biggest fears, and he knows that. Like, he knows that. And you know, we haven't been talking for a year. We're in August, we will make our 1-year anniversary, and like, he knows how important it is to build a family foundation, and for me, and it's like, this is not the time to start a family, because I do still feel like we're learning each other, we're still figuring each other out. Like, it's but so much you could figure out about a person in 1 year. So we waited 3 months before we had sex, so he doesn't rush anything. He really takes his time with a lot of stuff, and I have to appreciate that. Like, I'm so used to people coming into my life and moving fast with everything. Like, a lot of my relationships move fast, like move in fast, and fucking you just start a business together fast, and like, you just, I don't know, you just drop everything. One thing I love about him is he keeps his independence, and it just forces me to keep mine. And I'm a very independent person, and I always was, but you know, I ended up getting very codependent in my previous relationship. Not to talk about it, but I'm just comparing the two, and I'm not trying to downplay my ex or anything. Like, that was a chapter where I learned a lot of lessons, and I don't regret it, and it was one chapter, and I'm moving on to another. So one thing that I realized in the difference between the two is, like, he really takes his time with things. Like, he's not in a rush for anything, and he's very, very independent. So it's like a two complete opposites. So sometimes I expect a lot more from him, and I might feel like I'm not getting it, but I feel like he's just doing everything as he should, and as the time, and you know, at the right time. So I'm just trusting in divine timing. Now, like, the more I get to know him, the more and more time that we hang out, more and more I could definitely see myself having a family with him. And you know, obviously he's not perfect. It's mad shit that he needs to work on, I have to work on. So you know, that's the delay there. And I really just believe in really getting to know your person. Like, because I'm gonna tell you one thing, having kids is a big deal. Like, having kids with somebody is a big commitment. And you know, I feel like right now we're in that honeymoon stage, butterflies and lustful, and that's cute. I'm glad that we're still there within like almost a year of talking. So it's all butterflies, sweet, but as time goes on, you start really seeing people for who they are, and that either works out for you or it doesn't. But you don't want to bring a kid into this equation, and you really start seeing who people really, really are, because you didn't take the chance to really know who that person was and build a true bond. Now you dritty. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we have so many steps to still check off, like meet like important parts of each other's family, and it's just a lot for me. Like, to me, like, a nigga getting me to push out a baby, it ain't gonna be easy. Period. So yeah, like, let's talk that. So, you know, God willingly, I know I talk a lot, and I don't downplay baby mothers, because like I said, you know, you could be in a great connection with somebody, everything feels great, you have the kid, and things don't work out. Like, that is life, and that is reality. Like, with or without a kid, people just don't work out sometimes. They outgrow each other, they grow apart. So, you know, I truly want a family dynamic where I can have a mother and a father household, marriage, white picket fence. I know fairy tale, it might seem fairy tale, but it's a true desire that I have. I pray that I do get it, but you know, I honestly, I won't be embarrassed and things like that if it doesn't play out like that. But I'm gonna try to do the best steps and take my time to where I could even achieve that. Because you hear a lot of women these days, they don't give a damn about marriage, they're okay with being a baby mother, and that's the part that gets me, seriously. Because like I said, I don't want to downplay a baby mother. Like, at the end of the day, shout outs to all mothers. Like, pushing out a baby is incredible, creating life is incredible, it's a blessing, whether you're with the father or not. And if you're doing it on your own, like, big ups to you. Like, you're even badder boss ass bitch, you get what I'm saying? So it's literally no shade there. But it is some women that I really can't believe, where they really feel like, I don't care if I'm with the daddy or not, like, I just want my kids. And you know, I was having a conversation with somebody, and they literally told me that, you know, I don't really care about having a father figure in my child's life. Like, I just want to create kids, I want to have babies, and you know, I want to make sure I have my other kid and give my kid a sibling, and I don't care if the father's present or not. Like, I make shake, and that's just not the energy that I have. Like, that's not okay for me, and I refuse to speak that on my life. And I have standards, bro. Like, I'm not okay. And then I watch Young Miami. You know, she was like, oh, I don't want to be no wife, I don't want no marriage, but like, you're a baby mother, you're okay with that, and you're okay with talking to a 50-year-old man who's literally had kids with women, strung them on for years. Like, how could you want that but not want like a marriage and a commitment? Like, I just don't get it. But like, to each his own. So one thing I would say is, like, one thing I don't crave being a mom to that extent where it's like, man, F these niggas, I don't care, he don't gotta be around, just give me my baby. Like, listen, I'm living life right now, okay? I wake up, I do whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't got no boss, I don't gotta answer to nobody. I can get up, travel, move around when I want, and I refuse to let a broke baby take me out my glow because I'm rushing for a kid, which I'm not. You get what I'm saying? So right now I'm content. I do want to give my mother grandkids. That's probably the only pressure that I have on, like, having a kid right now. Like, I definitely want to create life, especially just for my mother. Like, she's getting older and stuff, but one thing in this lifetime I realized, you have to live for yourself. Like, you have to. Like, you could live for other people, things like that, but you have to literally do what works for you and make you happy. My happiness is me creating a family, a connection, a bond, and something that feels strong enough for me to, you know, create a life and have a two-family household, because I didn't have that, and I really want that. I don't want another broken home. I just don't. Like, I want to have a big, happy family. So hopefully that's not too much to ask in 2022. It's so scary out here. But yeah, so that's tea on the baby mama stuff. And like I told you, I'm doing all the steps necessary, like taking time to know people, not in a rush, not looking at niggas pockets and, oh, let me just pop out this baby because in exchange I'll get $5K a month in child support. Like, listen, I'm okay with, like I told you guys, I'm okay with living the life that I live right now. It gets not all roses, you know. Being an entrepreneur is ups and downs. There's struggles in this shit. It's not all peaches and cream. One week is lit, 1 month is lit, next month is tight. But I'm okay with living this, you know, life without selling myself short trying to have a baby for a bag or something. Like, that's just ridiculous. So you know, hold on, my fucking GPS be bugging out sometimes. So yeah, you know, that's why it's like, what I would really want is, like I said, I would love to just have a family and a man where it's like, yo, we're locked in, we're tied in, we're doing what works for us. We're not doing this ratio shit. Oh, you gonna pay this, we're gonna go 50-50. Listen, we're gonna match each other energy. Yes, you're gonna be a man, you're gonna provide like a man should, as you should, and I'm gonna provide like a wife should. And I want us to just be boss ass, like a boss couple. I want us to travel. I want to, like, that's my goal. Have kids, like, so, you know, I really pray that I'm gonna get that. And like, I'm still young and I still have time, which I love. But dating, like we said, in 2022 is sick. Like, all niggas want to do is they don't want to take time to get to know you. And that's what makes this man so special. Like, this is what makes him special. And this is why I would stay loyal to him, because like I said, my man, he is everything that I need him to be. I could have got flown out. I could have cheated on my nigga for Future, but it's like, bro, Future is dirt. Like, money is not fucking everything. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't. Like, that nigga is so dirt. So I'm also willing to build with somebody who has proven to me that, like, you know, we could really build something and that we have a good connection and a vibe. That shit is so much more important to me than money. So I was just saying, like, people, all these people nowadays just think that they could, everybody just think that they could buy your love. And it's just like, damn, do you want to get to know people? So yeah. All right, guys, so that wraps it up. I want you guys to start commenting down what topics, what other stuff y'all want to hear, because I definitely want to keep doing these videos. I love y'all so much. Hopefully I touched on some good topics this time around. I don't want the videos to get too repetitive. You know, that's why I need y'all to start giving me some good topics, some hot topics. But I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in my next video.